does a guy have to know to get a kiss around here?
Roman.
What are you doing there? Secret starting already, huh? What do you got, some kind of a monster wedding bill?
No.
Yeah, yes, it is, isn't it? Aren't you gonna let me see it? Come on. Come on. It is a bill, isn't it? Come on, let me see it. Come on, come on. I promise I won't go through the ceiling. Just let me take a look at it.
It's
come on,
not
come
a
on.
bill,
Let me
though.
see it.
No,
Let me
it's
see it.
not a
What
bill.
is it?
It's nothing.
It's nothing?
Really.
Well, let me see this nothing here.
Stop it.
You're stronger than you are, Clover. Don't start. Now, let's see what this big secret is you are keeping from me.
Look, I don't want you to go through that, okay?
I know you don't. That's why I'm going to do it. So what do you got, Clover? Some skeletons in your closet here, huh?
No, of course not.
Well, let's see here now. Oh, well, Weather, no secret about that. Society page. Okay, let's see here.
Roman.
What's the date on this thing, anyway?
Roman, come on.
It's an old paper. This is what you didn't want me to see, is an old newspaper?
Yeah.
There you go.
Like that, huh?
Because you asked me. So now I'm asking you, what's going on here? I mean, we're fooling around one minute, next minute you're all uptight about something, so what's in the paper?
It's not important, Roman.
So why won't you let me read it?
Because it's like you said, I asked you not to. It's the principle of the thing.
Excuse me here, Diana, but I don't see any principle.
Look, Roman, just because we're going to be married doesn't mean that we have to share every little thing, does it? I mean, come on, can't we both have just a little bit of privacy?
Is that what this is about? Privacy?
Look, maybe it sounds silly to you, but that's just the way I am, all right? I mean, I've lived on my own for a very long time, and I guess it bothers me to have to answer to someone for every little thing that I do.
Oh, come on, Diana. Aren't you exaggerating just a tad bit? You don't have to answer to anybody. Don't
being ridiculous. I'm sorry.
No, you're not being ridiculous. I just don't get it, that's all. But hey, who says I have to get everything anyway, right? I mean, after all, I fell in love with a woman of mystery.
Do you forgive me?
I don't know. Depends on what the peace offering is.
How about dinner?
Big deal. We have dinner every night.
I'm not talking about just dinner. I mean... dinner.
Oh. Yeah, it's a deal. Blondies.
Okay.
And then maybe we could take a drive up to Lover's Leap. Huh?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's a little cold to be going up there.
No, trust me, you will not be cold.
Oh,
No. I don't want to get something started here that your staff might walk in on.
Oh, well, I'll walk you out, Commander.
Fascinating.
What the hell do you think you're doing in my desk?
What do you think, Diana? Do we have a story in this? I'm not sure. You see, on one hand, we have this fascinating story. This man who's been missing for years, who suddenly turns up.
Well, I thought it was interesting. That's why I saved it.
6 years in the jungle. Imagine that. Now then again, no real connection to Salem, is there?
Well, we don't only print stories about Salem, do we?
Absolutely. And that's why he called the Pentagon the other day. Now tell me, do you think we should do this story?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I've decided. I think this is a great story. I'm going to get a reporter on it today.
No, you won't. No, it's my story. And I will decide who's going to report on it.
Suit yourself. Do whatever you'd like, as long as I see the story before it goes into print. And, Put somebody good on it.
I'll put somebody very good on it. Hi, Pat. Will you please book me a seat on the last flight to Washington? Yes, tonight. Okay, thank you.
Hey there, pretty lady. You taking bribes?
Oh, well, that depends on what you want in return.
I think you have a pretty good idea. We can always work the details out later. Feeling better?
I'm sorry that I was so difficult earlier, Roman.
No, you weren't difficult. Impossible. But I've been looking forward to this dinner all night long. Listen,
Roman,
don't even try to explain, all right? I just want you to relax because we have a long night ahead of us.
Well, I'm afraid that we don't have a long night ahead of us.
Say what?
I have to go to Washington.
When?
I'm leaving tonight. On the last flight out. I'm sorry I have to cover a story, Roman.
For how long?
Well, I'm hoping it'll only be a couple of days.
You mean you don't even know?
Well, it just depends on what I find when I get there. I'm sorry, Roman.
Pat, is Diana gone for the day?
I don't think so. She'd have to come back. Her plane ticket is here.
Oh, plane ticket, huh? To Washington, D.C. Oh, thank you very much. Well, one more thing. Do you know if she assigned somebody to the missing action story in Washington, D.C.?
No, as far as I know, she hasn't assigned anybody to do a story about that.
Good. Thank you very much. Hasn't assigned anybody, huh? All right, Diana. What's the real story?
Roman?
Surprise.
Oh, you don't have to take me to the airport.
Not
I
only
really-
take you to the airport, but carry you right on board, baby.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am going right with you. Don't worry, I got everything under control. Abe's going to cover for me at the office, and Mabel's already watching the kids.
Roman, you can't go with me.
What do you mean I can't go with you? Of course I can go with you. Don't you see this is going to be perfect? We can have the honeymoon before the wedding. I mean, we never do things like everybody else anyway.
But, Roman, really, I mean, I'm going to be working so much that I'm really not going to have much time to spend with you. And you're going to be bored to death.
But you're not going to be working all the time. And even when you are, I'll just tag along with you. I want to see how you can show those Washington hotshot correspondents how it's done, okay?
No, you can't come with me.
As
I'm
I told
sorry.
you, don't worry about a thing. I got it all under control. You and I deserve a little bit of time together, so why don't you just say, Roman,
come
thank
on.
you very much, you're right, and just get yourself out in that car.
No,
come on now.
it's not funny. You don't understand, Roman.
I understand that you've been putting everybody's needs in front of your own, and I'm going to change that right now. I am personally going to attend to every one of your needs. Every one of them.
No, you can't go with me.
All right, what's the deal? Why don't you give me one good reason why I can't go with you?
Well, it's because of the story that I'm covering. It's about the Arab diplomats' wives, their lifestyle, you know. And I convinced an Arab sheik to let me live in his home, in the women's quarters. All right, it's true. There's absolutely no men allowed there. I know it sounds funny, but you know, you could fly all the way down there, and you still wouldn't be able to spend any time with me. You'd be staying by yourself in a hotel.
Well, I got to sleep alone. I might as well sleep in my own bed, right?
Right.
Yeah, there'll be other times, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, but I was looking forward to this one. I had my heart set on it. Hey, you know what I can do? Listen, I can dress up as one of those Arab women and sneak into the harem. You'd never know it was me.
Oh, I don't think so. Mm-mm.
Good try, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. right, all right. Well, listen, let me drive you to the airport then. Come on.
No, Roman, I'd really rather you didn't do that. It's kind of hard to say goodbye that many times, you know? Besides, I have a car waiting for me right downstairs, so...
So goodbye. Have fun. Not too much. And listen, pretty lady, any of those Arab sheiks start hitting on you, you tell them you belong to Commander Roman Brady, and I'm gonna come and hit on them. You got it? You're taken. Take care of yourself.
Okay.
Diana, where are you headed?
Going to New York for a couple of days, do a little bit of shopping before the wedding. Do I have your permission?
Oh, absolutely. Keep those credit cards a workout. By all means. By the way, I was wondering, did you assign somebody to the MIA story in Washington?
Yes, I did.
Good, good. Well, have a great trip.
Thanks.
Welcome aboard Flight 23, nonstop to Washington, D.C.